Setting up your Instagram cash page logo. We're going to set up a quick and simple logo that takes under 10 minutes in this video, but it will be better than 99% of the logos that you will see because it's going to be simple and not overcomplicated and always looks good. The software that we're going to use right here is going to be Canva. You can get Canva in the link in the description. As always, all the links are in the description that you need. You can get Canva if, for example, you have knowledge in theme pages or you have a cash page already and you just joined cash pages after. If you have knowledge in logo creation already, then you can do it in a different software as well. For example, in Canva, if you know how to do it, or in Adobe Illustrator or in Photoshop. If you have knowledge already, go for it, make it yourself. If you're starting out and you want a simple logo in the beginning, let's use Canva, and we're going to follow all the instructions right here. And we're going to use the page, IG cash page that we've created together as the example and create a logo for this page. So let's hop into Canva. All right, once you downloaded Canva and you logged in, you should see something like this, the home screen. Depending on the version that you have, it looks a little bit different probably, but it should look something like this on the home screen. What we're going to do now is we're going to click create a design on the top right. We're going to select logo right here as suggested, else you have to find it, 500 by 500 pixels. We're going to click on that. And now you have to make a decision. We can quickly call this IG cash page logo. Now you have to make a decision. You need 3 colors on your page. Black and white, if you call it a color, you can also call it a contrast, obviously. And then a color you want to use as an accent. Now, I like to use blue, so we're going to use blue as an accent right here. You also can decide if you want to use a white background on your logo or a black background. What I like to use always is a black background, but you can decide that for yourself. Definitely don't copy everything that I do here. Decide that for yourself, take a little bit more time and see if it works on you. I'm just going to click here on the top left and click on plus, or we can also just click solid colors, black 00000. Then we have a nice black background. What we can do now is we can click T on the keyboard and then we have some nice text. We're going to click on the text and we're going to select a different font. I use Canva Sans right now. What we want to do is I like to use either Montserrat Black or Archival Black for logos. I'm just going to use Montserrat Black. Very important, find different fonts. You don't need to use the same ones that we use. Make sure it's a thick font that is easy to read, like a nice bold and fat font that is easy to read on logos. I like to use Montserrat Black or Archival Black, but by all means, find your own ones. So click on it and we can just call it cash page for now because we want the bottom of the logo. Once we have that, we can click on it and we can drag this to the left. Once we see this square, this purple, pink square right here, just snap it to that corner and we're going to do the same thing on the right side as well. This is how it should look like. It should be this big. Now we can simply put this somewhere here in the center, almost in the center. This would be the center, just right under. And then we need the IG as well. We can simply duplicate this. If you're wondering how to duplicate on PC, it's very simple. You just click Control D. So you select something and click Control D and you duplicate it. This is just simple computer skills. And then we're going to write IG in here as well. You can just simply drag it to the left. We want to use the same size. So we want to have the same size as the font down below. What we can do is we can select these two now and drag them into the center. There you go. You can see the little cross. What we've created now is the simple text for the page that we have. Sometimes you have to experiment around a bit. If, for example, the bottom is too long, then you have to put a bit of it on the bottom. That is something that you need to experiment with. What I like to do now is I like to use and select a color. I like blue, so I'm going to use blue as an accent color. Let's just find a nice blue here, a nice light blue. Well, this is almost not blue anymore, but let's just use this one, a nice blue that we can use. And now this space here, this black space, doesn't look that nice. So we're going to add an icon. What we can do is we can click on elements and then search, for example, network, or what I like to do is like a line, like dot line. Or dot graph would be amazing as well. Perhaps you can use different things. No, it doesn't work. So we're just going to use business. And you can click on graphics and you'll find different graphics that you can use in Canva. You cannot use all of these if you don't have Canva Pro, but don't worry about it. Canva Pro is, by the way, definitely worth it. Super great software. But you can also find graphics like these on FreePic and all around the internet, and you shouldn't get any copyright issues if it says it's free. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a nice graphic. For example, this one. I really like this graphic. We're simply going to make it white because it's not visible. And there we have it. What we can make what we can do is we can make this a little bit smaller right here. And we can put it, for example, right here. That looks pretty nice already. I actually like this already. And what you have here is a very simple logo that you can use in the beginning. And it's actually better than 99% of the logos you're going to see. It's actually quite nice. It's not bad. Make sure everything is centered. It is centered. Perfect. And what we can do now is, because it's basically ready, is we can click on share on the top right. We can click on download, and then we can download it on the PC, put it in the drive, and get it on your phone. Once you have it on your phone, we're going to upload it on the page, and we're going to do that together right now. Once you created your logo, you can go back to your profile, make sure that the logo is on your phone or wherever you have your account on your Instagram account. Then we click edit profile. Then we should open this edit profile. Then it should open this edit profile menu here. We can click on edit picture or avatar right here. And then we can click on choose from library. Then we just simply select the logo that we created and we can click go back. And there we go. We have a very simple, nice logo for the beginning. We can change this later down the line. This doesn't look perfect, obviously, because IG cache page, the IG is very short. It doesn't look perfect, but we have a very nice and simple logo in the beginning that we can use. And maybe if your logo looks great, you don't ever have to change it ever.